Hello everybody. Uh, Let us learn about exponents and powers today. What is an exponent or what is an exponential form? Let us learn about it. Instead of going into definitions. Let us learn from an example so it becomes an easy process to understand about it. From the given example you can see that we are writing 3 into 3 into 3 into 3 5 times, which can be represented in a simple form called 3 raised to power 5, because 3 is being repeated 5 times, so power is the repetitions and 3 is the number which is being repeated. So in this particular case we call 3 as base and 5 as exponent. Why we are doing this? This exponential form is very useful when we do a lot of calculations in scientific experiments and other science related activities where numbers are really big or the observations are really in great numbers. So instead of writing each and every observation, we just convert them into a simple form which is exponential form, so the calculation and representation becomes easy. Here we are just representing a integer number. So any number, if it is having prime factors, then we can represent the number in exponential form using its prime factor. For example, 16 can be represented as 2 raised to power 4 because it is having 4 prime factors, which are 2 into 2 into 2 into 2. Also, rational numbers can be represented in exponential form. So for example, we are writing minus 2 by 5 into minus 2 by 5 into minus 2 by 5, which is minus 2 by 5 raised to power 3. Here we can separate the numerator and denominator also along with the power. So the power goes separately on each numerator and denominator. So please note one thing here, that the negative sign has gone ahead with the numerator along with power. So sign will also remain there. Now there is one case. Suppose we have something written in exponential form and it's a negative number. So the answer will be negative if power is odd. For example, in this case minus 2 raised to power 3, answer will become minus 2 into minus 2 into minus 2, which is minus 2 into minus 2 is equal to plus 4, plus 4 into minus 2 is minus 8. So if power is odd, the answer will be negative. If power is even, answer will be positive. For example, minus 2 raised to power 2. So minus 2 into minus 2 is plus 4, because minus and minus, if you multiply, it becomes a positive number. So this is really useful when we go and do the calculation. In few next slides we will see how are we utilizing this particular observation. Okay, now so far you have seen that we are using only positive powers. Is there a possibility then power can be negative? Yes, power can be negative. How? So for example, we are writing 2 into 2, so it becomes 2 raised to power 2. Now we are writing only 2, then it becomes 2 raised to power 1. Suppose we want to write 1 by 2. So 1 by 2 we can write as 1 by 2 raised to power 1. Now if you want to bring this 2 into numerator, then power becomes negative. It means it is part of denominator, but since we are writing in numerator, we have to convert the power into negative. So that's how negative powers are being expressed. In the next one you can see that 1 by 2 into 1 by 2 becomes 1 by 2 raised to power 2, or we can write as 2 raised to power minus 2. Or in general we can say that if a number is in denominator and having power n, when it comes to numerator, its power becomes minus n, or power becomes negative. Or in other way we can say, if there is a rational number a by b with power minus n, then it can be represented as rational number b by a raised to power n. What we have done here is we have converted this rational number with positive power. The power became positive, but what happened inside the bracket? You can see that numerator became denominator and denominator became numerator. So by changing their position, now power is converted from negative to positive, or it converts from positive to negative. The explanation is given in above line. A by b raised to power minus n we can write as 1 by a by b raised to power n, or by separating the power we can write 1 by a by n by b by n. Since b by n is the last one in the division sequence, we can bring it on top, so it becomes b raised to power n divided by a raised to power n, or we can say b by a raised to power n. So that's how a by b minus raised to power minus n became b by a raised to power n. Again, please note, this is really important property of exponents which is being used extensively while doing the calculations. I think everybody has learned about expanded form of numbers in earlier classes. For example, 6753 we can write at 6 into 1000 plus 7 into 100, 5 into 10, and then 3 into 1. So utilizing the concept of ones, tens, hundreds and thousands. 1000 we can write as 10 into 10 into 10. 100 we can again write in 10 into 10, and 10 remains 10 and 1 remains 1. So 6 into 10 raised to power 3 because 10 is repeated 3 times, 7 into 10 raised to power 2 because 10 is repeated twice, 5 into 10 raised to power 1, and 3 into 1. This is the expanded form to write any particular number. So we have written integer into expanded form. Now suppose we want to write a decimal number into expanded form. In this particular case, 3675.286. So 3 into 1000, 6 into 100, 7 into 10, and 5 into 1. Plus, now since 2 is at 1/10th place, so we write 2 into 1 by 10, 1/10, so it becomes 2 by 10. 8 is at 100th place, so we write is 8 by 100, or we can say 8 into 1 by 100. 6 is 1000th place after decimal, so we can say 6 into 1 by 1000. So we can represent this into tens power as we have done in earlier example. So it becomes 3 into 10 raised to power 3, 6 into 10 raised to power 2, 7 into 10 raised to power 1, 5 into 1, plus 2 into 1 by 10, 8 into 1 by 10 raised to power 2, and 6 into 10 raised to 1 by 10 raised to power 3. So this is the, again we have to write everything in numerator. So 1 by 10 becomes 10 raised to power minus 1, 1 by 10 raised to power 2 becomes 10 raised to power minus 2, and 1 by 10 raised to power 3 becomes 10 raised to power minus 3. So this is a standard way to represent a decimal in expanded form. So here we have learned about exponents and powers. I hope we got a basic understanding about exponents, powers, negative powers, and how to write a number in expanded form, etc. Please do some practice at home using some questions from your textbook, which will give you better understanding. And if you still have some problem, please write it on my comment section. We will try to solve the problems together so that we get a better understanding of this particular topic. See you in the next class. Thank you. Bye bye.